Long before humans walked these lands, a giant stalked the sunburnt plains of ancient Australia. Its shadow stretched across rivers and forests. A predator unmatched, both feared and forgotten. Today, only bones remain, yet in the dust of time, its whisper still echoes. This is the story of Megalania, the death lizard that ruled a world long lost. In the quiet of the early morning, tiny Megalania hatchlings break free from their leathery eggs. The world is new and immense. Fragile limbs stretch and wobble as they push through the soft sand of their nest. Towering ferns sway gently overhead, shadows dancing across the ground, and nearby small lizards scurry without noticing the arrival of a future giant. Even at this fragile stage, nature has already set them on a path toward dominance. The young lizard takes its first careful steps, each movement tentative, testing the strength of its tiny claws. Dew clings to its rough, scaly skin, sparkling in shafts of sunlight that break through the dense canopy. Every rustle of leaves or snap of a twig is a lesson in the harsh reality of survival, teaching the hatchling to be alert, patient, and cunning, fundamental skills it will need to grow into a predator capable of ruling the ancient plains. As the weeks pass, the juvenile becomes a more competent hunter. Its movements are deliberate, silent, and precise. It stalks unsuspecting marsupials, muscles coiling under scaly skin, tail balancing each stride, eyes amber and unyielding. It reads the forest like a seasoned predator, learning instinctively when to pounce and when to retreat. This is the slow, exacting education of survival, imprinted in every sinew and scale. Now a full-grown predator, Megalania springs from the shadows with terrifying speed. The waterhole erupts as it lunges, jaws opening wide to seize its prey. Mud and debris fly into the air, the wombat struggles. But the lizard's power is unmatched. Every sinew of its massive body works in perfect harmony. The hunt is a deadly dance written by millions of years of evolution. Victory is swift, efficient, and brutal, leaving the predator alone with the spoils of the wild. After the hunt, Megalania stands over its conquered prey, a silent ruler surveying its domain. Heat rises from the dry earth, shimmering in the harsh sunlight. Flies buzz around the carcass, oblivious to the giant lizard that dominates this land. The creature's presence alone commands respect and fear. Every inch of territory, every nearby shadow, belongs to it. Here, life and death are inseparable, and dominance is absolute. The plains stretch endlessly cracked earth shimmering beneath a merciless sun. Megalania moves across the wasteland, its shadow long and unbroken. Each step stirs clouds of dust that hang in the air like ghosts of the past. It is a creature born from fire and drought, a survivor in a land that shows no mercy. Beneath the cover of tall, golden grass, the hunter waits. Its nostrils flare, catching the faint scent of life carried by the wind. Every muscle tightens, every breath slows. In the ancient world, patience is not a virtue, it is a weapon sharper than any claw. The prey moves closer, unaware that death already watches. In a single, thunderous motion, Megalania explodes from the grass. The ground shakes beneath its power, its jaws armed with serrated teeth close. Around its victim with crushing force. The struggle lasts seconds, but the memory of it will linger in the earth for millennia. Dust settles. Silence returns. The great reptile stands triumphant, its chest rising with heavy, deliberate breaths. This is not a celebration. It is survival written in blood and bone. As the sun dips low, Megalania feeds, and the world around it bows to an ancient rhythm of life and death. But even predators must face their own kind. Across the plain, another Megalania appears larger, older, a living mountain of scale and scar. They lock eyes, unmoving. In that gaze burns something deeper than hunger, the need to rule. The world itself seems to hold its breath, waiting for the storm to break. Then, chaos. They collide with the fury of titans, tails whipping, claws tearing the ground apart. The air fills with roars that echo through the valleys. For moments, it is as if time itself stops to watch these. Ancient kings decide the fate of their reign. When the dust clears, one lies broken breath, shallow, eyes dim. The earth drinks its blood, silent and unfeeling. The other stands victorious but weary, its body marked by battle. In this world, even giants fall. But their stories, their power, never truly die. The survivor walks into the dying light, alone. Its shadow stretches endlessly across the plain, the mark of a king with no crown. In solitude, it rules a silent kingdom where only wind and memory remain. This is the price of power to conquer, yet belong to no one. But time is a force no creature can escape. Ages pass, rivers dry, forests wither, continents shift. The world changes, and with it, the era of the giants fades into myth. What once roared now sleeps beneath layers of dust and silence. Millions of years later, the bones remain fragile echoes of something once unstoppable. Each fossil is a whisper carried through time, telling us that power alone could not outlast change. Nature remembers, even when we have forgotten. Today, as paleontologists brush away the dust of ages, they uncover more than bones. They reveal a story of survival, dominance, and inevitable fall. Megalania may be gone, but its legend still breathes in the soil beneath our feet. A reminder that the earth remembers every giant it has ever known.